Now we are at the numerical section of nuclear chemistry and radioactivity. Now we are solving the next problem, that is problem 13.3. The half-life of phosphorus 32 is 14.26 days. What percentage of P32 sample will remain after 40 days? Now whenever we have to solve the numerical, first we'll write down the given things when we read the example. So what is given first? That is the half-life of phosphorus is 14.26 days. Half-life, that is denoted by T half. Therefore T half is equal to 14.26 days. What percentage of sample will remain? Sample will remain. That means we have to find the N. We know that N0, that is initial concentration or initial number of nuclei, and whatever the number of nuclei will be left at given instant is denoted by N. We have to calculate that N in percentage. Therefore we will consider the initial concentration or number of nuclei at initial time N0 as 100. After 40 days, means time is given, that is 40 days. To find out the N, we have the formula lambda is equal to 2.303 upon T, log to the base 10 N0 upon N. But first we have to calculate value of lambda. Value of lambda can be calculated by T half, because T half is given, and formula for T half, that is half-life period, is 0.693 divided by lambda. Therefore lambda is equal to 0.693 divided by T half. If we put the value of T half, that is 0.693 upon 14.26 days. Now we can solve by division method or also by log method. Log of A upon B, that is log of A minus log of B. Therefore log of 0.693 minus log of 14.26. Whenever we find the log, first characteristic by minus 1. So here there is a 0 or 1 digit. So minus 1 characteristic will be here minus 1. If we see the log of 69 into 3, it will be 8407. 14, 2 digits minus 1, there is 1. And log of 14 into 2 and 6, we have 1541. If we subtract both the numbers, then it is 6866. Then we have to see the antilog. If we want to see the antilog, it will be 0.0486 and unit of lambda. Lambda is inverse of time. So time is given into days. So therefore unit of lambda is day inverse. Now we have value of lambda is 0.0486 days inverse or per days. Now we have to find value of N. So we will use the second formula, that is lambda is equal to 2.303 upon T, log to the base 10 N0 upon N. Now we have to calculate value of this N. So for this value of N, first we'll calculate the complete log activity first and then the calculations. So log activity of N0 by N is equal to, here lambda, T is at denominator, it will be a numerator. Therefore formula will be lambda T divided by 2.303. If we put value of lambda, that is 0.0486, T is given 40, 2.303. So 40 into 0.0486 divided by 2.303, it will be 0.8441. Means log activity, that is log of n0 by n is equal to 0.8441. If we want only the n0 by n, to cancel out the log term, we will find the antilog of both sides. Therefore, n0 upon n is equal to antilog of 0.8441. That means antilog of 84 into 4 and 1, it will be 6.984, that much. n0 is 100. So, if we put value of 100 divided by 6.984, we will get the value of n. Now, if initial is 100, that much percentage, therefore n is equal to 14.32. Therefore, 14.32% of sample will remain. Now we will solve the next problem, that is problem 13.5. The half-life of polonium-209 is 102 years. How much of 1 milligram sample of polonium decays in 62 years? Means in this half-life that is T half, it is given 102 years. How much of 1 milligram of sample, means initial number of nuclei is given, that is n0. n0 is 1 milligram. Sample of polonium decays in 62 years, means time is given 62 years. Question is asked that how much sample will decays. That means decays minus, that means initial number of nuclei minus final number of nuclei which are left at that time. Means if we have to calculate the number of nuclei decays, we have to calculate the n0 minus n. Now we know T half is given, so from T half we can find the value of lambda. It can be solved by lambda is equal to 0.693 upon T half. So value of that is 0.00679 per years. Now we have to calculate n0 minus n. Initial concentration 1 milligram is given, but value of n, that is number of nuclei remain, is not given. Therefore, first we will find out the value of n by the formula, that is lambda is equal to 2.303 upon T log to the base 10 n0 upon n. Now we have to find the value of n. Therefore, first we will solve the log activity only. Keep the log activity to LHS as it is, and first we will calculate the number calculation, that is lambda. T is denominator. When it comes to LHS, it will be multiplied, and 2.303 it will be divided. So keep log activity as it is. First calculate the number calculation. Therefore lambda, that is 0.00679 into time is given, that is 62 years, divided by 2.303. Value of that is, if we multiply 62 to 0.00679, it will be 0.42098. So log of first term minus second. Subtraction of this number is bar 1.2618. Now it log activity, therefore find the antilog, that is 0.1823. Now we want only the value of n. Means if we find the antilog of both sides, the term will be n0 upon n is equal to antilog of this term, that is antilog of 18 in 2 and 3. Antilog of 18 in 2 and 3 is 15 to 2. 0 is there, therefore characteristic will be 1.522. Therefore value of n is equal to, n shifts to the RHS, 1.522 LHS. So n is equal to n0 upon 1.522. Initial concentration is given, that is 1 milligram. So 1 upon 1.522. We can calculate by log of 1 minus log of 1522 and its antilog, or directly by the reciprocal method. So value of n is equal to 0.6571. Now we have initial concentration, that is 1 milligram, and also the final concentration, that is 0.6571. Therefore we can calculate the number of nuclei decays, that is n. Problem number 13.4. The half-life of chlorine is 1.53 seconds. How long does it take for 99.9% of sample of chlorine 34 to decay? Now here in this numerical, half-life of chlorine is given, that is 1.53 seconds. How long does it take? How long does it take means here time is asked. Time is asked for what? T is asked for 99% of sample of chlorine will decay, means 99.9% sample decays. We know that number sample decays, or decays concentration can be calculated by initial concentration, that is initial number of nuclei minus final, or the number of nuclei which will remain at that instant, that is n0 minus n, means n0 minus n, or sample decays is given, that is 99.9%. Now if 100% sample is present at initially, means n0 is 100, then number of nuclei will be remain is 100 minus 99.9, that is 0.1. Means we have value of T half, n0 and n. We have to calculate the T, but for T first we should calculate the lambda. Lambda can be calculated by T half. Formula of T half is half-life period is equal to 0.693 divided by lambda. That's why lambda is equal to 0.693 upon T half. T half value is given 1.53. If we subtract log of 0.693 and 1.3, we'll get minus 1.6561, and antilog of this term will be 0.4530. So value of lambda will be 0.4530 per second. Now we have value of lambda, n0, n. We have to calculate the T. T can be calculated by the formula T is equal to 2.303 upon T, log to the base 10, n0, that is given 100, n is 0.1, 0.1 or 1 by 10. If 1 by 10 numerical 100, that is 10 by 1, means that value is 1000. So log of 1000, 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. So here 3. Log of 10 in 0, 0 is 0, 0. So log of 1000 is 3.000. If we multiply by 3, that is 6.909 divided by lambda, 0.453. If we subtract the log terms, then we will get 0.8394 minus log of 0.4530 is bar 1.6561, and antilog of that is 15.25. So time to require to 99.9% sample decay is 15.25 seconds. Means first we should know given things, from that what we have to ask and which formula should we use. From that we can calculate value of lambda, value of T, initial concentration or number of nuclei at given instant. Now we'll go for next problem.